We are 2 weeks away from hitting the end of January. And if you've not A, hit your sales, and B, generated the revenue goals that you want, then this video is right up your street. How are we actually going to do this? Firstly, we need to capitalize on New Year opportunities. Everyone has A, New Year's resolution. Everyone has B, goals. And they all want to come into this new year and take that real big step that's been holding them back. So how are you as a business owner going to take advantage of this opportunity? Email and text campaigns. You have to re-engage through the leads that you have already captured. People that have slipped through your offer, opted into your freebies, and haven't actually become paying clients. Now, don't skip this step. This step is really, really vital, okay? Now I'm about to speak about it in a second. So how are you going to go about recapturing all them leads, re-messaging them, and actually converting them into paying clients? You need to organize your contacts firstly. So you need to export your contacts as a CSV file. This one is really, really important. So anyone you want to target that has scheduled calls, has filled in applications, opted into any of your free offers, downloaded any of your free content, anyone that is basically in your pipeline that has not bought. Recognize that 80% of these leads don't convert initially. So focus on them, because these are the people that you can really bring into the new year that have that New Year's resolution. Messaging these people, you don't really want to sound too extreme, and you don't want to just force the sale down their throat. But what you do want to do is A, be clear about your message, and B, keep it simple, because no one is going to sit and read an email that is 3, 4, 5 paragraphs long. It just doesn't happen in this day and age. A simple message that I can give you as an example on this video, because I like sharing value always, is, hey, name, I saw you were interested in my training, or you have downloaded my freebie, or I saw you opted in for this. I'm offering X amount off my transformation programs until January the 15th, or until the end of January. But make sure that you actually have a date in place. I have room for 30 people. And the reason that you write, I have room for 30 people, you have room for 15 people, is because you want to create scarcity. You want to make them feel like they have a fear of missing out on this great, amazing deal. And also, they were interested prior, which means they are a warm lead, okay? And then you want to say, are you interested? And then underneath, if you're interested, then just book in a call here. And they will book in a call, okay? If not, then you have to do the SMS campaign, just like this. And you might even have to hire a setter that actually goes ahead and cold calls people and actually does this whole process for yourself. As a business owner, I understand myself that there's a million tasks for all of us to do, but you really, really have to pinpoint and focus on profit producing tasks. Things that are actually going to make your business generate more sales and more revenue, and really get that needle moving forward. You don't want to sit there and having to do the simple tasks that you might be able to hire someone else to do. So, like it says here, prioritize your impactful activities. Focus on follow-up campaigns over fleeting social media posts. So you don't have to actually do all the new social media posting and X, Y, Z. If you have a pipeline with 100 leads that have opted in but haven't actually bought, which first of all, you must be sort of asking yourself these questions. Why have they not bought? I've got 100 people just sitting there. That could be 100K of revenue. So you have to really sit down and obviously overlook all the key components that are causing any of the issues, and make sure the tasks that you're doing are producing profit. So an example strategy that I could give you to really focus and dial down, I mean, this is at a real basic level, is 3 emails and 3 texts, more leads and more sales. Now you could times this by 10, you could times this by 20, you could times this by 50, okay? And obviously the more input, the more output you're going to get. The follow-up, this is something all business owners, they just forget about, and I'm not sure why people forget about this, because this is key. Because people are actually proven to not see your first message. They might not care to open it. They might have opened it, wanted to reply, but then their daughters just screamed down the phone to them, or there's a task going on at home, and they've just simply forgotten to get back to you. And this is the power of the follow-up. As you can see, it increases sales by 80%. Now imagine 80% increase in your current sales or in your current pipeline. What revenue does that equal for you? Online training is harder to sell upfront due to its intangible nature. And this is why you don't really want to sell upfront. You don't want to just have a link there. So don't just have a link for them to be able to buy straight away, because people, they're not going to buy. You need to bring them through a whole roller coaster of emotions. You need to have the setter that does the email. Then they need to book in a call. You need to have your sales. You need to have your sales team that's ready to take the call. You also want to have a triage call prior to that. So all these key points, you're hitting them up at all these different areas and angles. You want to also have videos for them to watch. And as you can see, the more they invest their time in you, the warmer they're going to be, and the easier it's actually going to be able to sell that high ticket product. For example, my coaching plan, that is $3,000. Set yourself up for success. So follow-up systems can add significant revenue. And you can automate this whole process, and that is the beauty of it. Use tools and resources to maximize lead engagement. Like I said, you can use different tools such as Kit Converter. You can use Go High Level and have the whole thing inside there, and you can automate this process. I touch upon why follow-ups are so crucial. I just want to let you know that there is a link right below. And if you want to automate this whole process, if you want me to audit your funnel and you want to take that next step in scaling up your business, which I've done plenty of times, you can check all my links and see all the results with all different coaches, creators, and anyone that's in the agency space looking to take that next step. Then go ahead, book a 15-minute call. It is literally just a one-to-one. It is not a sales call, okay? I just want to stress that it is not a sales call. So go ahead, book that in, and I'll look forward to speaking to you. Now, back on why follow-ups are crucial. Follow-ups are crucial because firstly, they educate hesitant leads. Secondly, they ensure no potential sale is overlooked. And third, they build trust and credibility. Me personally, building trust and credibility, it is a real big one. Because you can have your fancy edits, you can have your nice Instagram account, but if no one actually trusts you and you're not credible with the things that you're saying, which you can only build credibility with results / case studies, or actually providing real value that works. And if you're not doing these things, then you're not going to be able to have that third step, which is really crucial to pushing people over the line in terms of them actually purchasing your product. Now, of course, 1 and 2 is really important, and you have to educate people, because if they don't understand or they don't know what you're selling and what problem you're solving, then they're never going to simply buy. But this, ensuring that no potential sale is overlooked. Like I mentioned prior, there's people that will open up your first email and actually they want to reply, they want to book in, but for whatever reason, they haven't. And therefore, having that follow-up and even having 2 or 3 follow-ups before you give up on that lead, then that is really crucial to you hitting your sales and generating the revenue that you want. Now, I did mention before I started this segment, but there will be a link below. If you're interested in having a call and taking your business to that next level, then make sure you go ahead and book in a free call. I'll catch you on the next one.